last night, pardon me, and he was Kyrie first quarter 7 of 7, 18 points, cooled off after that, but Kyrie gets the bronze. Who gets the silver? Another first-time medalist this year, LeBron Raymond James, 26, 11, and 7, and just a virtuoso final 2 minutes. Hey, who's this fadeaway jump shot remind you of? The second greatest player of all time? Maybe. Hold on, let's do an even harder one to ice the game. Dylan Brooks, you're too small. Right in your eye, and then on the other end of the court. If that's not enough at 36 years old, okay, we'll watch this again. It's so pretty. My goodness. I know MJ had a good fadeaway. I don't think he ever hit one quite that
Finding a way to talk.
And now on the other end of the court, wait, we've got, what about some defense? How about some 36-year-old? No, sir, no, sir. There's the game. So LeBron gets a silver medalist, and then the winner. Right now, this moment, if we voted today, he might be league MVP. The Joker, 35, 15, and 6, averaging 26, 12, and 12 on the year. The Joker with his fewest assists of the season, but his most points. A magnificent game. He gets the gold medal, Brandon.
But Nick, look, I've only been on the show for a couple of months, but I was a fan of the show. I used to watch. I think you said last year that this guy wasn't a superstar and he was out of shape. So are you changing your tone on this guy?
Yeah, that's true. I once upon a time on the show said I thought he sweated gravy. That's true. I did say that. But what evidently is true is the Joker's amazing. I was underrating him, and he proved it in the postseason. Listen, I can change my opinion with brilliant postseason performances. Yeah, that's what I said. They had to mop it up. It was ugly. The Wilds, what he did in the postseason, what he's doing this year, he's proven himself as a top 10 player in the league. It's true.
Oh, easily top 10. Tenuous grip on that assist title that I'm rooting for. Here comes Russ. Be very careful. 6 assists, not going to get it done. We need more of these like 18 assist games from the Joker.
It's unbelievable. Best passing big man since
He's got a season to make it happen. Let's take a turn. Let's get back to the NFL now, ramping things up for this weekend. The debut of Nick's NFL Tiers Playoff Edition. That's coming up next. This, my friends, is First Things First. And you're up first. You love the Heisman winner. Taking home the Heisman.
Jenna, this is a big deal. And I absolutely love this kid. Before the season started, he gave me a call and he said, look, I want you to look at my game and tell me how I can get better. I said, kid, I don't know how I can do that. You're probably a better receiver than I was at this point in your career. And then also he said, tell me how to be a pro. Like, how do I get to the league and stay there 10, 15 years? This kid, filled with humility, Jenna, a kid that you would absolutely love. But here's why this is a big deal. It's been 30 years since a wide receiver won this award. 17 of the previous 20 recipients were quarterbacks. Maybe the NCAA is getting it right and teaching us that it's not just a quarterback award. The NFL need to take note. We keep talking about Derrick Henry, right? Maybe the NFL will get it right this year, Nick.
It's a good take, Brandon. I like it. Devontae Smith.
All right, take of the year coming in 30 seconds. Nick Caserio, new GM of the Texans. And the Texans continue their Machine Gun Kelly versus Eminem relationship with the Patriots. Guys, I know you're obsessed with us. Just fall back. Just fall back. Started with Bill O'Brien, you got Romeo Crennel, and then you had a bunch of our players. You had Brian Hoyer, and you had Ryan Mallett at one point the Patriots had drafted. And then other coaches, Vrabel from the Patriots over there, Larry Izzo was there, Wes Welker was at one point the coach of a coach for the Texans. So here's the take. Then you got Jack Easterby over there, and then Brandon Cooks. Like Brandon Cooks, I like him. Take. Change your jerseys. Change your jerseys. Go with more of a Cowboys, not the Dallas Cowboys. Go for like a brownish kind of like old Texas Rancher thing. These are also the Patriots colors. Stop it. Stop it, Texans. Out of here. You're not the Patriots, although you keep on trying to get our guys. Change your jersey color. That's the take.
That is all correct by Wilds. He's 1,000% correct. All right, so the Atlanta Dream are in the news a bit. LeBron says he wants to put together an ownership group for the Dream. Who's in? By the way, Bron, I'll throw some money into that. I love that idea. So here's the deal. 2020 was the year of athlete activism. And NFL guys got a lot of credit for the video they put together. The NBA guys obviously walked off, did a bit of a wildcat strike. But there is no group of athletes that has been more at the forefront of athlete activism for years than the women of the WNBA. And the women of the Atlanta Dream did something that was, I feel, bolder than any other athlete activism when they actively campaigned against the woman who owns their team in the United States Senate campaign. These women are not rich, they do not have massive power, and they were risking all of their careers to do what they thought was right in campaigning for Raphael Warnock. Well, Raphael Warnock last night defeated the owner of the Atlanta Dream in the United States Senate, becoming the first black United States Senator from the Deep South since Reconstruction. So no matter your political affiliation, what these women did, putting their careers where their mouth is, I think is incredibly admirable. And congrats to them for continuing to be the leaders in the space of athlete activism.
Good stuff, Nick. That's
so
great.
Good.
We take a turn now and head to Miami with two burning questions. One, will my parents ever actually move down there and stop talking about it? And two, is Tua the starting quarterback next season? Dolphins GM Chris Greer doesn't know my parents, so he weighed in on the second question, the quarterback situation, said it will in fact be Tua moving forward. Tua went 6-3 as the starter in an up-and-down rookie season. But what about Fitzmagic, Brandon? Your guy. Well, let me ask you, you convinced Tua's the starting quarterback down there in Miami?
Well, I'll say this. If they had Fitzmagic,